Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a quick video talking about how life goes on. So many people are graduating, people are going through changes. This so-called COVID stuff it's coming to an end, and people are making folks like, well, gotta leave friends, gotta do this, gotta do that. You gotta understand, this is life. People go, pets go, food go, things doesn't stay. The same with emotions. You have emotions for a moment that can come back again, but they happen for a moment. Like, for example, happiness. You can be happy for such a long time, and then boom, you're out of emotion. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's completely normal. But people take it to the extreme. Like, they be like, oh man, I wasn't happy. Now my whole day is ruined. Like, you don't have to be happy every single second. Some days you may wake up mad or frustrated or sad, but you have to realize that you can't be in that emotion for such a long time, because that's when it destroys you mentally and sometimes even physically. So that's why people gotta understand that you won't have a perfect life. That's impossible. You can have $1 billion, huge house, lots of friends, family that care about you, everything you ever wanted, and still not be happy. That's why I stop counting on the things they show on TV. They be like, oh, get this new perfume, or get this new shoe, get this new jacket, this new clothes, this new makeup thing. Get this and that, and sunscreen protection, stuff like that. You don't need that. You do not. People do so much. They say they're doing it for themselves, but they're doing it for other people. And that's sad. You just want to live a peaceful life, but you're doing it for other people. YouTubers, for example, it's YouTubers that they buy these big houses and these huge cars, and they do all of that for their fans. And then they try to twist it around and say they're doing it for themselves when they're not. So now you're in this thing where you have to pay a whole bunch of mortgage. You got to pay this big car insurance. You don't even need this car. You're doing all this for nothing. TV, ads, commercials, some YouTubers, social media, that's all distractions. You don't need that. You don't need a 3-story, 4-story house. You don't need 18 cars. You don't need none of that. But they put it on social media. They put it on TV. They put it on everything to make it seem like you need all that when you. Another thing, materialistic things. They try to make materialistic things like the main part of people's lives. Like, do you understand? Like, do y'all understand how lazy humans became? For instance, some people get this type of toothbrush that vibrates and shake, and you don't have to put onto your work. That makes you lazy. Washer and dryers. I know. Come on, I don't even like doing washer and dryer, but let's be honest, that's lazy. Washer and dryer, stuff like that. When you can just wash your clothes hand, and like cooking, you put it in the oven. You're not even watching your food. You literally just throw it in the oven and let the oven do it. Materialistic things are making us lazy. And a lot of people don't even realize it until they get to a certain age. And you like, I'm really lazy. Like, stuff like that. TV, watching TV wastes so much time of your day. People literally sit in a room and watch a TV show up to 9 hours straight. Just 9 hours straight looking at a TV, which is barely showing nothing, but they have a screen. Okay. But yeah, it makes people lazy. Another thing, the perfect female body. People normalize this like it's okay when it's really not. You don't understand. People go through so much just to make their bodies perfect. Like, if you don't have a curved butt or a Coca-Cola bottle shaped body, whatever that is, you're not a perfect woman. You're not this. You're not that. If you don't have long hair, you're not perfect. If you're not this, you're not that. Like, They normalize the most sick and corrupted things. They normalize it. And people are okay with it. And people have no problem with it. Man, people force this a lot. You have to have big, huge muscles, or you have to have this deep voice, or you have to, like, I mean, of course, it's manly things, but if you're not born with that, no matter how many times you do push ups, if you can't have that, don't force it. Ignore what social media say, ignore what the ads say, ignore what the TV say, because all you need is yourself. Like, like for instance, try taking away TV for a year. And I know what you're thinking. What? TV for a year? Like, what are you talking about? Try taking away TV for a year. Try taking away social media for a year. Try washing your clothes by hand for a whole year. Try cooking your food on a, like, actually cooking your food, like no packaged food, like actually cooking your food. Try making your bed every single morning. Try doing these little things every single day for a whole year. You will realize you really don't need none of this stuff. But they put it in your brain, they program you to think you need it. And that's crazy because they be like, oh, the new generation is the crazy generation. The new generation is almost like the backwards generation. And I'm not going to go deep into that because I don't have enough knowledge. But I'm just going to say it's like a backwards generation. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Like, ignore what you see on TV and social media because it's irrelevant. You don't need none of these uh hair curlers. Your hair is perfect the way it is. If your hair too puffy, too big, you can't even put it in a ponytail, nothing's wrong with it. If your hair too scrunched up and it can barely pick out, nothing's wrong with it. If your hair just straight, nothing's wrong with it. You're perfect the way you are. You don't need none of this stuff. Because that's what they doing. They programming you. If you're still, this is 2021, if you're still getting affected by this, as a matter of fact, let me change that. If y'all still get affected by what the TV say, what social media say by 2022, let me scratch that, 2023, at least, you're too programmed. You're too programmed to realize you don't need none of this. You're too programmed to realize you don't need 1,000 clothes and jewelry and all these makeups and stuff. You don't need none of this. The only thing you need in life is you. Bye.